It's All Hallows Eve. What are you going to be this year? A rat? A bat? Or maybe a gnat? Or maybe you'll just wear a cowboy hat. But no matter what, I can tell you that it's time to eat snacks that will make us all fat. On this Halloween episode of You Tried Dat. You Tried Dat. Happy Halloween. I'm Nick Novak on the panel. Shad Hancock.
Hello.
Nick Geiger.
Spooky.
Yep. It's that time of year, boys. It's
Just an adjective.
Yeah, Halloween.
Wow.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Pumped
scared. Yeah.
I'm pretty pumped up. We have new neighbors across the street from us, and they are going bananas with the Halloween decorations.
Mm-hmm.
Like out of control. They have like a whole inflatable scene with like all the Nightmare Before Christmas characters, like giant inflatable 5 foot tall Jack Skellington in their front yard, and like whatever the what's the monster's name?
Oogie Boogie.
Yeah, Oogie Boogie, and then the three little kids, and then the dog and a doghouse, and then 10 inflatable pumpkins. And like for a while they only had 5 inflatable pumpkins, and then 5 more showed up, and I like asked the guy, I was like, "Oh, you wanted more pumpkins?" He's like, I forgot I ordered those ones, and then these ones arrived, and I'm like, "Well, I'll just set them all up." But they have like skeletons hanging and like lights, and like in one of their windows they have like a movie screen that's playing like, I don't know, some movie about witches all the time or something like that. They have like the Beetlejuice hanging from their front door, all sorts of stuff.
That's nice.
So,
I mean, we have a decent amount of stuff up, but nothing crazy. But I don't want to do that, but I really appreciate when somebody in the neighborhood does it, because it's like fun to view and walk past.
Exactly. All we're willing to do is just put a couple pumpkins on our front steps, and like that's it. But I love having a neighbor that's going to do it. And what was even funnier was when I was talking to him, and then she was like, "Hey, if any of this is like a problem, let us know." And I'm like, "No, we love this." And she goes, "Okay, good. Just wait till Christmas."
Oh wow!
I'm like, "Oh boy."
The Christmas, I think the problem is with so many lights, it can be like disruptive if you're trying to like get to sleep and stuff, like these like harsh lights in your windows.
Yeah, we got like blackout curtains everywhere, so who cares?
Oh, okay.
But
what is the timing? Because I had a discussion with my daughter as we were driving, and we already have it's not Halloween yet. Multiple neighbors with Christmas lights up.
what?
And I feel like that.
Did they just not take them down from last year?
No, they're like new. Like they weren't there the day before, and then we noticed them.
What?
And I don't know what the cutoff was, but I feel even before Thanksgiving felt early.
Yes.
But I feel like maybe you get, maybe it's November 15th and it's like unseasonably warm, and so you say, "Well, I'm going to put these up when I'm not freezing my ass off." Then I'll let that go. But before Halloween seems absurd.
I think it's still probably the logic, though. They're doing it now because it's nice out. Like you don't want to do it like getting on a ladder in with icy temperatures and all that kind of crap.
Yeah, I guess they can put them up, but you're not allowed to turn them on until the Friday after Thanksgiving. I think
that's the day. Black Friday.
That's
Black
the
Friday.
day they can turn Novak on. Oh, turn the
Turn
lights
the
on.
lights on.
Yeah, I have an inflatable cock for when the lights come on.
Hey, children.
Hey,
We
children.
That was supposed to be Santa Claus, I guess, but I don't know. I don't.
Hey, children, check out my inflatable cock. Oh, I'm being arrested again.
Yeah, that'll be me.
Again. Yep. I'll be back out on the street by 6.
Good news is I already had to register, so there's nothing new in my daily routine.
Yeah, they got my prints just last week.
Yeah.
Don't need to get them again.
I don't put up decoration one for any holiday. I mean, obviously Christmas we put like a tree up and like some stockings and all that. And yeah, we'll do the pumpkins in the front window. In fact, we're going to the pumpkin farm. Or we went to the pumpkin farm 3 weeks ago. Not at all going to do it tomorrow. But but that's the extent of what I'm willing to do decoration wise.
Yeah, you're mostly an Arbor Day.
Arbor Day, Lincoln's birthday, Secretary's Day, those kinds of things. Or I'm sorry, office administrator, whatever you call them.
You've been told you bear a passing resemblance to Lincoln, right?
Exactly. Yes. As he was passing, my face looks like it's had a bullet run through it. But yeah.
You look like Lincoln's embalmed corpse.
All right. So at the beginning of the episode here, we're going to eat something, but it's not one of the snacks we're going to rate today. It is called a Misfortune Cookie. And the company is what is it? Pechkeks? Pechkeks?
Pechkeks. Very easy to say.
Yes.
Good start.
And they're in a little black bag with like a demon, like cartoon demon looking on front. So we're going to open these up. They are black fortune cookies.
Isn't that just a cat on the front?
Is that it?
Oh,
wait, mine has different things.
What kind of cat?
Different ones have different pictures. This one's a cat.
Oh yeah, there's also one that's a little bear.
There's a demon. I got a bear. Yeah, okay. So these came to me from my brother David, and he tried one. I haven't tried them yet. He said they just taste like regular fortune cookies, but they have like, I don't know, dark or twisted fortunes inside of them or something. So I thought we'd open some up here and see what these fortunes say.
All right, so I got my first one.
Mm-hmm.
A little confusing. It
Yes.
says one side it has the skull design, and on the other side is the words, "Don't you have a mirror?" ?
Because if you had one, you wouldn't look so ugly. I don't know if that's a fortune. My first one, with a 50-50 chance, you'll make the wrong choice 9 times out of 10.
Mine says they're not laughing with you, they're laughing at you, which is not a fortune at all. It's just an insult.
Yeah, this is like they're just roasting us.
These cookies are the Jeff Ross of Halloween.
I just opened one with no fortune inside.
That's misfortunate.
Yeah.
These look like mussels. Like they look like, the mussels that you get in like a seafood restaurant.
All right, my next one is, it's good to donate your brain to science, but shouldn't you have waited till you died?
Is this the leftover content from 1-800-DIAL-AN-INSULT? Is that what this is?
My second one says, will you finally grow up?
Is that really?
Yes.
Rude.
My dad's handwriting.
It's got my wife's. It's signed Sincerely Betsy on it.
All right, my next one, my third one says, give up, at least for today. That's just mean.
Really stinging you.
You already did that, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I give up like the moment before I even get out of bed in the morning. I've already given up on the day.
My next one matches that. Don't bother getting up tomorrow.
These are like lazy insults. These aren't even like clever. This says, you look like a work of art. A Picasso. So like I told you, look, my face is horribly disfigured. I look like it's blown up.
All right, last one. Don't feel down. As long as you're alone, other people are happy.
Wow. That's harsh.
All right, my last one. Even these tough times will pass. It's just not clear when.
Wow.
That sounds like they're
depressing.
Like kind of optimistic and trying to help you out. This one says, get bent, you fucker. No. I got a second one that says, will you finally grow up? Really trying to tell me something here.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Thanks, Dave. That was fun. The cookies themselves taste like shit. Just had to throw that in there.
I don't like fortune cookies.
No, they're nasty. They're so nasty. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't. It just tastes like sugar.
Yeah. My one, I'll get that because I do like
we do order a lot of from a lot of places that'll give us fortune cookies, and I will let my kids eat the cookies, but I do insist on opening it to get my fortune.
Of course.
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
You got to get your lucky numbers on the back too, or whatever.
That's right. All right, let's get to eating some of these snacks here.
I'd rather not.
3 snacks. We rate them on a 5-point scale. I love that, like that, dislike, or indifferent to that, dislike that, and hate that. Let's start with the dots. So these are called ghost dots. Which flavor? Which ghost? It's a mystery. So dots, I guess, in theory, are sort of ghost shaped. So
That's yes, everyone's had that working theory for some time now. Stephen Hawking was putting that together.
these are all a sort of green. They look like they'd be like a glow in the dark color.
They don't even have faces on them.
No.
Or like little like tails at the bottom.
Like on the box, they have faces and little ruffles at the bottom. These are just shaped like normal fucking dots. That's disappointing.
Yeah, this may very well be what the dots look like before they add the coloring to them in the factory.
So we're supposed to guess what flavor it is? Is that the premise?
Yeah, and there's 5 choices: strawberry, lemon, lime, cherry, and orange.
Are those the normal dots flavors? Because we tried
so.
dots a couple years ago, and all I remember was thinking they were fucking nasty. But I didn't remember if they had like different flavors or whatever.
I have no idea what flavor this one would be. It just tastes like lemonade, or not even lemonade, like licorice or something.
It tastes like lemonade. I don't know what it is. Lemon, dipshit.
Probably cherry.
Why don't you just grow up?
This
Why
one
don't
tastes
you
like an
lemons?
orange. I don't get it. What am I supposed to be guessing?
Mine tastes like a ghost.
Well, Geiger.
There's orange.
Oh, Jed identified one.
Mm-hmm.
Congrats, man.
What do you think of these ghost dots?
I was about to tell Chad to just give up for today on figuring out these the identity of these flavors.
Don't bother getting up tomorrow either.
That's lime.
Fucking Rain Man over here working through it. Lime, found it.
I'm trying to find a lemon. I haven't found a lemon yet. You know, lemon's my brand.
That is your brand.
Geiger, you're putting them back. So I hope you get a decent rating coming up.
No, I mean, first of all, that is no such indicator of quality food. Second of all, I'm trying to figure out, I just am really curious if I'm supposed to be tasting a difference between these candies, because I can't.
The strawberry and cherry taste a lot alike.
I just got...
I can't name one fucking flavor. I don't know how you're getting all these.
This last one I just got was clearly lime. So I know that one. That's fine. Oh, and it's terrible.
Yeah, the lime one's bad.
I wish I didn't recognize that. These are bad. They're okay. They hit all the bases of the things that you don't like. They get stuck to your teeth. They all taste the same, except the lime one, which is bad. It tastes like like a cheap popsicle flavor of those flavors almost, except that most of these are generic sugar taste. They're not good. And it's not. It would be kind of clever if you really could discern the flavor. It'd be kind of neat to throw a handful back and see if you can pick them out. But I can't even do that. They're not even distinct enough to make that worthwhile. So it defeats the whole point of the gimmick. So they're not horrible. I don't hate it, but I'm going to give it a dislike that.
All right. Dislike to start, Chad.
Oh man. I ate way too many of these trying to find a lemon. And either I never found a lemon or the lemon is indistinguishable from many of the other flavors. These are fucked. These are so fucked. And I've railed before against this like mystery, like, okay, I don't have a problem with mystery flavor stuff. Mystery flavor stuff is fine. What I have a problem with is like 7 different mystery flavors in the same package. Normally that they'll like throw in where like some of them are nasty, you know, like which one's vomit or whatever, like the zombie Skittles and stuff.
Really bummed out that they didn't do that this time, huh?
at least there'd be some enjoyment from eating them, because like maybe occasionally, you'd get the one that tastes like inflatable cock or whatever. But like,
these are just plastic. I don't know. Could be wrong.
yeah. The lime one is truly, truly revolting.
Yeah.
It is really, really gross. And the other ones are bad too. It gets stuck in your teeth. There's no reason to eat this. I went back and looked. I gave Dots, regular Dots, a hate dat. These are worse. Hate dat.
I do take a little exception of something you said, Chad, about there not being a vomit flavor, because every one I had was vomit flavored. I have always disliked Dots. For me, it's the taste is part of it, but also the texture it's like the worst possible candy texture for me. It's really kind of slimy inside, very sticky. I'm not one who usually complains about stuff sticking in your teeth, but these stick in your teeth in a very unpleasant way. I can't discern any of the flavors. They completely missed out on having a Slimer marketing campaign and just put these generic ghosts. So
they missed out on having these Dots blow Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah.
They
One
missed
tastes
out
like
on.
Dan Aykroyd's cum. God, I love this time of year.
Can't get through a Halloween episode without talking about Dan Aykroyd getting a ghost beach.
Slimer, is it trick or treat time yet?
Wait, whose voice is that? Slimer or Dan?
That's Dan Aykroyd. He's just desperate for getting a
okay.
blowjob. He's like horned up. He's outside putting up pumpkin decorations in July. Is it too early?
Just 14 inflatable cocks across his lawn.
Get sucking on these inflatable cocks, Slimer.
Leave me alone, Dan.
I'm gonna go with another hate dat. This is a really disgusting,
Hell yeah.
terrible. A dislike, 2 hates. We may be hearing back from these mystery dots in a couple of months.
These also have a really bad aftertaste. Like I can't get rid of it off my tongue.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what Slimer said. Let's start a new set of "That's what Slimer said" jokes. All right. Next, let's move on to something a little more appetizing: the Peeps. Right?
Oh God!
These are the Peeps monsters, though.
Oh, okay. Well,
it is a set of 3 Frankenstein Peeps. And Frankenstein's on the front. Now, the little Frankenstein they have on the package looks a lot better than the Frankenstein that they've made it to a Peep. One of the package has like a hair and a very clear like nose and mouth. And the Peep's just kind of covered with some random chocolate spots, right?
yeah, the one on the package, the one on the package looks like my daughter drew it. The one on the marshmallow looks like I drew it. So that's
These this is a big ass. It seems like a thick ass peep. This is like way more peep than normal.
too much peep. Are these going to taste any different than standard peep? Do we know?
Probably not.
No, I think this is just Peeps trying to worm their way into every holiday.
every
they
holiday.
possibly
Yeah.
can.
Remember those Lincoln Peeps they made for Lincoln's birthday?
Arbor Day peeps.
Just a tree.
All right, Chad. Monster Peeps. What do you think?
Well, I'm no fan of peeps, but I do think that the maybe the plain peep is the best peep. Is top peep. Plain peep is top peep.
The
That's
chick.
what Slimer said. I don't know. It's just a fucking marshmallow with sugar on it. Like, what do you want? But it's not a great marshmallow. Like, it's not great sugar, and it's too big. There's too many of them. I only
3?
made it. Yeah, that's like 3 too many. I only made it through half of one. They're just, I don't know, peeps. I know there are people that love peeps. I know those people exist. I don't get it. The
You know,
Peeps
those
are
people
not for
are on
me.
this podcast.
So I will give
I'm
this
so
a.
glad everyone can tune back in to hear us shit on Peeps and Dots again. We're repeatedly shitting on the same snacks.
So I will give these a dislike that.
All right. You knew who I was when you befriended me.
Oh no, Novak. Are you gonna like these things?
I'm a down low piece of shit. All right.
Have you looked in the mirror?
Look, I don't know if I like Peeps because I liked them as a kid and there's nostalgia factor, or if I just like Peeps. I'm not sure what the reasoning is. I don't like to admit to people that I do, but
This is like, wait, like, first date, and you want to tell them you like pro wrestling. Like, no, I don't like Peep. I've never even seen a Peep. What are you talking about?
I think they're fine. They're not a great snack, but I tend to have them around Easter usually.
Yeah, so
my
isn't
kids
it an
like 'em.
affront to the gods to have them here at Halloween?
Yeah.
Yep.
Sure is. And I kind of all the different Halloween things they could have done, I like this design a little better than like just a ghost or a pumpkin. I like the little Frankenstein design.
Yeah.
It looks.
You just
kinda
said how
shitty.
you just said
looks
it was
very
shitty.
Right? But I applaud the attempt.
There's, and it's true. There's like not a lot of Frankenstein candies, right? Like that,
Right.
like you see a lot of pumpkins, you see a lot of Slimers.
That's right.
You don't see a lot of Frankensteins.
Right. So I'm gonna give these a like that.
Jesus.
God damn it! What?
Why are you still upset? I talked about how I was going to
Look.
say that for 2 minutes.
I didn't think you'd actually do it.
I thought you were bluffing.
You praised these candies or these Peeps like my dad praised me when I played sports. Like, you're not very good at it, but you really swung the bat hard, son. Like, oh boy, what a pat me on my head. What a good attempt. Like, your praise for them is that they don't look that good, but they tried. That's why they get points. Novak, I've always relied on you to be a guy that said what needed to be said. You did not do that, man. I'm worried about what you're going to do to your body by eating. You're still eating a Peep. Is that your second Peep?
Yeah. They're
You're
good.
a fucking idiot. What are you doing?
Stop eating the fucking Peep.
I hate Peeps. I really don't like Peeps. I don't like this Peep, which is the size of a fucking eraser. I don't.
You like this less than the dots? Don't tell me that.
As I'm sitting here thinking, and I know I don't like to do this, but I am probably going to slide the dots into I hate that.
Wow.
Because the aftertaste was so bad, and because I do agree, I hate them equally. I don't hate them worse, and I hate these fucking Peeps. So I think a more fun. I think I'm surprised now that you say that they weren't pumpkins, or like I think a bat would be a cool shape, but maybe you couldn't put it in the package.
That's overused.
It's constant bat themed candy.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that. Yeah,
Overused.
Would it be great if it was like a werewolf Peep, right? Like those are some. They're gonna get some
Sure.
of these other Halloween characters involved.
yeah. No, I'd like to look at like a Dracula
Satan
Peep,
Peep.
and go, yeah, right, yeah. Right. Headless
Just
horseman
call it
Peep.
the devil. Just literally call it Satan.
Satan. like a zombie head. That'd be interesting. I'd go, oh, look
Oh,
at
yeah.
that, and then I'd never eat it. So I'm going to give it a hate that. These taste terrible. It's just, again, another snack that it's a stale marshmallow covered in sugar. It's bad. Don't eat them.
Mm-hmm. Well, so that gives us a flaming bag of dog shit for the dots.
Yeah,
Yes, it does. Yeah,
that's right. It's a Halloween prank too, so it's perfect.
Yep. Got them.
But the Peeps, the Franken Peep is still in the lead here due to my like. Later on, there's a legit snack that people could like coming up after.
We
the
promise.
lead.
There's some
Right.
food you might put in your fucking mouth.
All right, time for this segment though. Chad unbeknowingly alluded to this earlier.
Satan.
That's right. We today we're going to look at some horror versions of 8 different horror hotlines. All right, so
Dial a Satan.
we've done some of these in the past, like classics such as 1-900-909 Fred was one of the old ones. We're not
Dialing the 2 Corys.
That's right. So these are all going to be scary themed to them, and there's 8 different ones, and we're going to rate them.
8 of these?
There's some that I did not use. There are plenty. So we're going to rate them on a scale of 1 to 10 minutes you would stay on the call.
But I have to pay, so like if I give this one a 10, I'm shelling out like $35 or something.
Yeah,
Isn't it
right.
$1.99 after 5 minutes? So I'm paying extra for those last 3.
So we'll just rate it 1 to 10. And so I'll play the audio of each one. Each one's 30 seconds because they were a commercial. And we're gonna start with kind of a basic one here. This number was 1-900-660 ugly.
The night holds terror, too horrible to be seen. From out of the shadows, something's coming. Do you think you're really safe, all alone in your nice, warm house? Well, look outside. It's at your door, and it's coming to take you away on a journey into terror. Call now, $1.50 for the first minute, 35 cents each additional minute.
All right. So that's pretty basic, right? A journey into terror. It's outside your door waiting for you. And it's pretty cheap, $1.50 and then 35 cents compared to some of these other ones.
Yeah.
Why is it 606 ugly?
I don't know. I don't know.
they
Was the
they
world's
really
worst phone
couldn't get
sex line, and they had to change it over.
all the good numbers were taken. I guess we'll go with ugly. I don't know. Every other word is taken at this point.
1-800
nothing-
fart, I guess. I don't know.
There's nothing scarier than someone who's ugly. Holy shit, you're ugly.
Open your front door. You will be greeted with a bucktooth freak with a mullet.
So, Chad, how long are you going to stay on this particular call?
I'm trying to figure out what it actually is that you would get. You know what I mean? Like are they just going to be like,
You would get
or like, what's the experience
A
that they're
boner.
offering?
steak knives.
A journey into terror.
Yeah, right. Like they just tell you, like, now there's 3 vampires next to you. You know, that like, here comes Cerebus. You know, like what is what is this?
Here
Next to
he
you.
comes.
It's just look to your left. There's a vampire. All right, dude.
Turn around. Made you look.
Who's Service? What are you talking about?
Cerebus.
Oh, Cerebus. I thought you said service. Like, Cerebus.
Now you're being serviced by Cerebus.
That'd actually be pretty cool. He's got like 3 heads.
Makes me wish I had 3 dicks. And then at the end they're like, and now you've come upon a mirror. You're the ugly one. You know, I guess I just don't understand the point, but it does sound like a good deal as far as these things go. So I think I'll like 35 cents a minute is super cheap, right? Like that Hulk Hogan one was like $1.99 a minute. So I think I'll stay on this one for like 6 minutes.
Okay. Gagger?
I have no idea what this is supposed to do. Sounds like a great deal.
Well,
You pay 35 cents to somebody for absolutely no reason.
it's going to tell you what's next to you.
Yeah, I'm very confused. Like,
They're going to tell me all the locations that Cerberus was tonight, okay?
there's a
On the
werewolf
lawn.
on your lap.
roof.
What? Yeah. There's a ghost sitting on your head. Oh shit, really? Yeah, it's like the vaguest thing. Oh, we haven't said that in a while. Vague. It's vague. That should be a horror thing. It's just me pronouncing vague to be. Hello, children. Would you like to hear a tale scary and vague? Oh God, he said vague. He just ran away. 1-800-UGLY. Pronunciation. It doesn't. It's like who. I have no fucking idea what this is like. It's the worst setup of like, there's gonna be something scary outside, quote unquote. Like they don't even have a good script writer. It's like something like, tell me I'm gonna get fucking stabbed in the dick or something, or like maybe there's a werewolf next to me or something. But not like,
hotline is that?
I'm gonna stab you in a dick. 35 cents a minute.
I'm gonna slowly reach into your pocket. I'm gonna take 35 cents out. 2 minutes.
Look
This
down.
sounds
You're
boring.
getting stabbed in the dick. Major League.
Nope, that's just Cerebus's teeth.
All right, how many minutes?
Like 3. I'm not doing this
All
for like it just sounds boring.
All right, the next one's 900-490 dead. Right? If you didn't like the last one, you may not like this one.
Oh boy.
Randomly selected callers get to talk to me live in the flesh. When you reach me, you'll wish you never called. Only $2 a call.
A flat rate, $2 a call.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's pretty good. I just
Ooh.
stay
Another
on the
good
phone all day
value.
with
Yeah,
that.
Yeah,
Chad
that
and his
is-
fucking bargain hunting. He's really excited over there.
So the
Ooh.
beginning was just tough to tell what the fuck he was saying.
Yes.
Right.
But then he just screams, "They're in the phone line and they want to talk to you."
I was gonna ask if it was just the audio because it was just indiscernible moaning in the beginning. Like,
And then he goes, and you'll
you,
get
Slimer?
to talk to me like he's a celebrity of some kind. I don't know who the fuck you are.
so he said, did he say, if I heard him correctly, select callers will get to talk to him in the flesh? Is he gonna show up at your house and do that shit?
Look to your left. It's me.
It's me.
Here's the beginning.
It's not. It's yeah. I think he's saying like. I think he's
Live?
saying like
What's live?
zombies. Zombies are in the grave, or zombies are not in the grave. They're in the phone line, something like that.
Right, and they've got your number.
Oh,
Yeah.
that clarifies it. Now that I know that zombies are in the
Ooh,
phone.
that hot
They're-
zombie's got my digis.
They're in the phone line.
Is that like the early internet? They didn't understand how it worked or something.
Really small zombie.
The internet is a series of zombies. Al Gore. It's my Al
All
Gore
right,
impression.
Geiger, what do you think?
I'm still confused. So the first part just sounded like Igor nutting. It's like, oh, they're on the goddamn phone line. All right, calm down, man. And then I'm still confused about getting to. So is it mostly just you're calling in? It's a pre-recorded thing of a guy just moaning, and then randomly selected people get to talk to him live or do what? Like, hey, what's up, zombie? Like, what's he
You
gonna ask?
won, it's me.
How's your week been? Fucked up weather we're having, isn't it? Cool,
Talk
dude.
as long as you want. It's only $2.
I don't got shit to do.
Who do you think's winning the Super Bowl? I don't know. It is less shits at a good value. It's a pretty good deal. So,
So how
I
many
have.
minutes?
If I had nothing to do with my well, I don't know, unlimited, right? Because it's just two. It's
So
$2
10 minutes?
flat rate. Sure, 10 minutes. Why not? Let's
All
go
right.
the whole 10.
Chad.
The electrons are in your phone line. Oh, yeah, he's actually right about that one. It's again, they need to be like a little more descriptive. This one I actually don't think is a bargain because this guy just sounds fucking annoying. Like I don't think I want to spend any time talking to this guy about the weather, the Super Bowl, zombies, anything. I'm only going to stick on this one for 3 minutes.
Okay. This next one's called Monster Jokes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So call me at 1-900-909-2233 and you'll hear the funniest monster jokes like, what's a vampire's favorite sport? Basketball. Or the one about the ghoul who missed her mummy. You'll also find out how to get these scary street signs featuring my friends Dracula, Wolfman, and Frankenstein. It costs $2.45 for a 2-minute message, so ask your mom or dad if it's okay before you call 1-900-909-2233. I'm dying to make you laugh.
All right. So they're gonna tell monster jokes.
Like
what's a vampire's for someone's favorite sport? Casketball.
oh, casketball. I thought he just said basketball. And I was like, what am I missing?
Highlight. Anyway, moving on.
Ah, they're just big Jordan fans, you know.
And it said, and the one about the mummy who missed her ghoul. The ghoul who missed her mummy.
Yeah.
And then you
So-
have to pay
You know
them
that
to get
one.
You can get a street sign with a werewolf on it? What am I missing there?
And it's only a 2-minute call. They hang up on you after 2 minutes.
Welcome to Ghost Street. Oh, man, I got to put that up in my fucking room.
And the one about the mummy who went one-on-one with Magic Johnson. All right. Chad, how many minutes?
This one is the most appealing to me so far, actually, because like maybe the jokes aren't going to be funny, but
You
they
think?
might be so unfunny that then it becomes funny. You know what I mean? Or I mean, I guess they're not going to be funny, but I would like
we're hoping for this podcast.
but I would like a werewolf street sign. So I think I'll go with 6 minutes on this one too.
All right, Geiger.
You're paying to call in to hear a bad pun? That's like
Yep.
all the whole. I mean, I love bad puns. And
We
but
can
I-
use it later on your
Yeah.
friends.
Yeah, on your friends. You clearly have a lot of friends if you're spending your nights calling the
No, and,
werewolf
Geiger-
joke hotline.
Geiger, it sounds to me like
Yeah.
you haven't heard the one where the ghoul misses her mummy.
I
Sounds
have.
like you haven't heard that one.
Yeah. What was the punchline?
I miss my mummy.
Basketball. Basketball. Yeah, I literally have been racking my brain for a player's name that we could put a monster in. Willie Cauley Frankenstein. Yeah, I got it. The most obscure basketball player of all time. Yeah, I don't know. I've never needed a street sign. They've always been outside. I don't know that it would really change decor wise if it'd be worth it. Plus, I'd probably have to pay shipping and handling, which that's where they get you. So I'll go 3 minutes. Do you think I get three? Could I get a joke a minute? You think?
Sure. That guy was
All right.
talking fast as fuck.
He was that's true.
If you're gonna make one of these phone lines, you got to have somebody. I mean, you may as well have like Frankenstein do it because he can talk real slow, keep you on the line.
Just waiting forever for the punchline. What was
All
it?
right.
Basketball?
The next is the UFO hotline. All right.
Ooh.
Here it is, the UFO hotline. Your phone number to the biggest cover-up ever. Call 1-900-909-UFOs. Although we warn you to be prepared. This may be the most shocking phone call you'll ever make. Hear up-to-the-minute UFO sightings and extraterrestrial contacts. Call 1-900-909-UFOs. Are extraterrestrial visitors real? Experience the contact. Call now.
All right. Up
Okay.
to the minute UFO sighting news.
Amazing.
I have a question. How am I supposed to hear UFO sightings? I'm very confused.
I'll say
Look to your left. There's a UFO.
Look to your right. There's Dracula. Hold on. Oh, we're getting reports of another UFO. Yep. Yeah, it's hovering over your house.
Yes,
Go
there's
outside.
UFO. He's in your phone line. That's correct.
It's in the phone line. Fucking psycho's back.
And the aliens love basketball.
All right, gang.
No. I would mostly be worried about the government. Like, I bet you, like, they're closely monitoring. Like, the CIA would start
your
tapping
call
into
will
my
be tapped.
call. Yeah, because, like, we're blowing the lid off a conspiracy for $2.50 a minute. Like, you know, if you've got the biggest conspiracy notes on the world, you're going to sell them for a moderate sum a minute at a time. So, I guess I would pay if I could see UFOs or see them landing, but like to hear a UFO, what is it? You just hear like a and it just lands or something.
No, they're just talking about UFO sightings to you. They don't have live audio of the UFO.
Yeah, like they'll be like, oh, there was one in Alabama on Thursday, and then another one in Arkansas on Friday, and then Louisiana on Tuesday. It's all southern states, really. I don't know why.
Yeah, like, let's go live. Take me to your leader.
Let's go live to the latest UFO sighting. We have come here to find out why the ghoul, Mr. Mother. Can you tell us how to do? Oh, $2 for a flat fee. That's worth it. I just I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how you'd substantiate that information, guys. If it could just be anybody telling you any old thing on the other side. How do I know if that's where the UFOs are landing?
Mm-hmm.
That said, I do consider myself a man of science. So I will listen to it for 2 minutes. They better give me something good in 2 minutes. I want to hear the initial landing.
So you don't think this is a direct line right to Area 51? You don't think it's actually that? Because it sounded pretty legitimate.
I'm at the Alabama state line. I'm wanting to talk to you.
I'm in Area 51. Call 1-800-FUGLY.
I mean, you guys know how much I love UFO culture. It is a thing that I think is fantastic. No, not really. But yeah, this one I see there being no. I don't know. Could this one be funny? I feel like it's just going to be boring. You know what I mean?
Dry, yeah.
Yeah, like dry. Like I don't think it's going to be interesting at all. I refuse to go over 2 minutes for this one.
All right. All right, we got 3 more here. This next one's called Bizarre Encounters.
Bizarre encounters. Call and hear real people as they come face to face with bizarre encounters. Next door. Or are they from? If you only make one phone call in your life, make it to Bizarre Encounters. 45 cents additional minutes. If you're under 18, get your parents' permission to call.
Okay.
I'm in. I'm all the way in.
They didn't quite answer the question. As you come face to face with.
I like it. It's like, you should call Bizarre Encounters so you can listen to real live people talk about bizarre encounters. It's like using the definition of a word by just saying the word again. That doesn't really work.
If you only make one phone call in your life.
That guy could sell me on anything.
Don't call 911. Don't call your parents to tell them like, hey, you're a grandparent now. Don't do any of that. Just call Bizarre Encounters.
All right, Chad, how many minutes are you gonna listen to Bizarre Encounters?
This one sounds legit funny.
Yeah.
Just the name, right? Like to call it like Bizarre Encounters, not like scary encounters or terrifying encounters, right? Like bizarre. That to me piques my curiosity. I like this one a lot. I'm going to go for 8 minutes on this one.
Geiger?
Yeah, I think my problem with this is that they're implying heavily that it's some sort of supernatural element to the bizarre encounters with the weird music and the incomprehensible static. But it could just be like a bizarre encounter. It could be like, I'm walking down the street and some guy like does a cartwheel in front of my face and tries to punch me. That's bizarre. I mean, it's really weird. It's
or like a car goes down the street playing that song "How Bizarre."
Right.
That's a bizarre encounter.
Yep. Or like if you go and buy some things at the bazaar, it's a bizarre encounter.
Mm-hmm.
So I would want some assurances that they would be truly bizarre, like and scary. Although I guess the importance like if it is the only call I should really make in my life, I assume they're going to bring the heavy hitters. So I will listen to this for a solid 6 minutes.
All right. It's a good score.
Look to your left. How bizarre. How bizarre.
There's a man cartwheeling and punching you in the face. What the fuck?
Oh, holy shit. I got stabbed in the dick earlier when I called that other guy.
Yeah, honestly, 909 Ugly looking better by the minute.
Yeah. This one is Pet Reincarnation. And Chad, you might notice a little shout out in here for you.
Cute little dog you got there. But hold on. In a previous life, he could have been George Washington. Nice cat. Perhaps Annie Oakley. And look at him. Why, it's Napoleon. Reincarnation. What human being was your pet in a previous lifetime? Master Reincarnationist E. David Scott will tell you when you call this number. Just answer simple questions with your touch-tone phone. $1.95 per minute for entertainment only. Under 18, get permission. Call now. Learn who your pet was as a human in a previous lifetime.
$1.95 a minute. There isn't even discounts for like. I guess they don't need to go longer than a minute, right? The person just picks up and just goes like Cleopatra, click.
Cleopatra, click.
I mean, you have to answer questions, so of course you're clicking like if you have a dog,
yeah,
right? Because it's all E. David Scott who's doing all of this. So he's not talking to people one-on-one. He just has pre-recorded
There's no
messages of him listing historical figures.
He doesn't care. Snake, it's Cleopatra. Bird, Cleopatra. Turtle, Cleopatra. Cleopatra.
Hamster, Pontius Pilate. What?
This is the worst possible people from it.
You have a pet salamander? Bing Crosby. Who is this aimed at that I'm going to call in and who the fuck even knows who Annie Oakley is? Like, what's
right.
Fucking Theodore Roosevelt.
Your dog could be George Washington.
It definitely could.
So you walking by somebody on the street and you're like, "Oh, nice dog." Yeah, he was George Washington. Like, my fucking dog was George Washington.
Did we call the same number?
My dog, Jeffrey Dahmer. God damn it! What? Something like shitty person. Oh, my dog's. Well, that's interesting. My cat's the son of Sam. So anyway,
Yeah.
I don't.
What do you think?
Yeah. No. Well, I do
They
want
didn't
to
talk
know.
about Napoleon for Chad.
Yeah.
Now, what if my dog is just like Doug Filbert, like some random fucking dude? Like it could just because it doesn't have to be like is every one of our dogs a celebrity? Seems like there's the number of dogs outpaces the number of dead famous people, right? Or no?
You want it to be a random person?
Well, no, I don't. But that's the thing. I
Doug
would be
Smith. He was a
yeah.
He'd been to 9 states and he was a decent whistler.
Your dog is your dead grandpa. That's why he likes to lick your face.
Just like grandpa used to do.
Yeah.
That would be what I think is like, that would be disappointing. I'm paying like upwards of $1.50 a minute to find out it's just some dude who like owned a Menards or some shit. I don't care about that.
Very recent history.
Like last week. But it could also be, like Cab Calloway or something. So it'd be exciting. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna listen long enough to find out who my dog is. How long is that, you think? Like they have like a bunch of questions like, does your dog sing jazz? Did your dog crucified Jesus. Oh, he's Pontius Pilate then.
Yeah, your turtle is that kid from One Tree Hill. I'm pretty sure he's still alive. Cleopatra, click. Chad, what do you think? You have a dog, Napoleon. You maybe want to find out if he was Napoleon.
Right.
Yeah, he probably wasn't.
What if he was Spuds McKenzie?
I got 3 straight dogs that was George Bush Sr. What the fuck? This is like this one is the worst. I think. Because there are people that believe in that, like, past live bullshit, you know what I mean? And so I feel like this one, the other one, like, nobody really thinks that there's, like, you know, a zombie in your phone line or whatever, you know, like
Show me the proof.
The bizarre encounters, like, there's no such thing as a bizarre encounter, you know, everybody knows that. And so this one I feel like is a little more predatory in a way that the other ones weren't, where there might be people actually calling it that would take it seriously. So I'm going to give this one the lowest possible score, 1 minute.
But what does it mean? Like, so you find out your parakeet was fucking Lyndon B. Johnson. Like, it's not, what are you going to do? Like, treat it better? I don't, like, talk to it about it? Like, oh, what'd you think about this legislation that passed? Like, it's still just a fucking bird. So, like,
yeah, I mean, they're going to be smug about it, probably.
Yeah, I'm sure they're going to be bragging to everybody they know about the dead person that's now their bird.
Your cat is Joe DiMaggio, and he wants to talk to
you. Hey, Whiskers, how was Marilyn Monroe? Meow. Oh, there's Joe DiMaggio shitting in the litter box again.
All right, this is the scariest one I've left for last, all right? Scariest one of them all.
Dudes, Hulk Hogan's running wild.
I knew it.
I want to tell you about it right now. Call the Hulk Hogan hotline, 1-900-737-HULK. It's got 8 incredible options, like Beat the Hulk, Hulk Trivia, and one of my great Hulk messages. There's always something new on the Hulk Hogan hotline. Call now, 1-900-737-HULK. Call costs $1.49 per minute. Kids get parents' permission. Charges will appear on a parent's phone bill.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. I must have forgotten. There was an option to beat the Hulk over the phone? How do you
beat off the Hulk?
Oh, tell me again about your mother, brother.
Your dog was George Washington, brother.
That would be a great Hulk message, to find out that your dog was George Washington from the Hulk.
Did you hear the one about your mummy and me?
Hey, brother, just want to let you know your potbelly pig used to be Andre the Giant. Hey. Rest in peace, brother.
I had a bizarre encounter with my friend's wife, brother.
I was all fucked up on fentanyl. Oh, by the way, I'm the mummy.
Look to your left. Your gerbil was Charlie Chaplin. What?
All right.
Hey, brother.
10 minutes.
All fucking day. I would be on there 24 hours. I would beat the Hulk 9 ways from Sunday. 10 out of 10. It's hilarious. Why wouldn't you?
You'd hear a great Hulk message.
I don't want to hear one Hulk message. I want to hear all the Hulk messages.
All right, let's get to the last snack.
Hey, brother. There's a UFO landing in Georgia right now. Hey.
The Werthers Harvest Caramels, Caramel Apple Soft Caramels. The limited edition.
Did you just
so
have a
these are these-
stroke? Did you just say caramel? Like 8 times?
I was reading the whole package.
I did wonder why I didn't know that these weren't, because my thing they just says Werther's original, and I'm like, oh, he sent us a bunch of regular Werther's originals, and I was like, what does this have to do with Halloween? But it's a caramel apple caramel flavor.
Yep. What's Hulk Hogan's favorite sport? Hide the salami, brother.
I lied, that's salami. That makes sense.
Cheek the Snake Roberts' pet snake used to be Vladimir Lenin. It was pretty freaky, brother. I snorted cocaine with it. I banged your mom.
Fucking Hulk.
My semen is in your phone line, coming for your mom.
Just Hulk doing the moaning from the. So your vitamin. Hulk, is that you? Yeah, brother. Falling on hard times. Would you like a street sign with Nikolai Volkov on it?
Hulk, are you still there? Yeah, you're Betamax with Shakespeare. All right. We had a caramel apple snack a ways back that was the caramel apple lollipop that I know I gave a love to, and I think it got decent ratings. So do you guys like a caramel apple, like a real caramel apple, as a snack?
I used to. Can't
You can elaborate, or
well, I'm allergic to apples, so yeah.
okay.
But I did really. They used to have them at the Wisconsin State Fair that they'd split it into slices and then cover it like with gooey caramel and like whipped cream and stuff, and it was really good. And we used to get them from the store all the time, like the harder ones. And we had a lot. We had them a lot.
Yeah, see, I don't think I like them when they're like a full apple on a stick or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like it's too much. It's really hard to eat. Usually gets really sticky. Apples and caramel is a good combination, but just like that traditional caramel apple or like candy apple kind of like form factor is not something I usually want. But I did like when that caramel apple lollipop a lot that we had.
I do. I eat regular caramel apples pretty regularly this time of year. I've had a couple this week actually.
From the store, or you make them yourself?
No, just like those like Affy Tapple ones, the prepackaged.
Oh, okay.
Ones that you can get at the store. And I don't think of myself as liking apple flavored snacks and candy. I like apples, but not like the generic, like the fake apple flavor, like a
Right. Okay.
apple Jolly Rancher or something. But I do like caramel. Does up it a lot. I think these are very tasty. I really like the soft version of the Werthers. The harder Werther's candy I think is just okay, but I do really like these soft ones, even just the plain ones. And I think this caramel apple version is very tasty. I'm almost to a love, but I don't think I'm gonna get there. I think there are other versions of this where there's other flavors that I might give a love to. I'm not sure this is it, even though I do think it's very tasty and it could be a very good snack this time of year. So I'm going to give it kind of a high like that, and it's got a decent chance to win because it's up against some real shit. So Geiger, what do you think?
Yeah, I could give or take caramel. I think caramel's fine. I don't necessarily. Maybe I'm in the minority here. I don't necessarily taste a ton of apple flavor.
Mm-mm.
It's mostly just a big chewy caramel, which is fine. I like Werther's original actually, but this one is also good. I don't love it or anything. It is just kind of a basic bee candy. It's just a piece of chewy caramel, which is fine. But I will. I guess I'm kind of indifferent. I don't love it. I wouldn't search this out. But if you like Novak had like a handful, it's like, hey, have one. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I'd eat it, but
It means walking around with a handful of caramels, passing them out.
if you became my grandpa suddenly, I got some candy in my pocket. Okay, I'll eat it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I might
Reach into my pocket, brother.
let me know what you find. A soft, squishy thing. Yeah,
Hulk,
I would.
Hulk wants me to grab his dick, but he's not even hired.
How is he gonna get him there? Your mother's not around to fluff me.
Grab my flaccid penis.
Press 7 to play with my limp dick.
Impressed? You have officially beaten Hulk.
Hulk Hogan over the phone describing his flaccid dick as you reach it.
It's just kind of laying there, not doing much. Hulk is a shower, not a grower.
Here's the thing, brother. Hulk's been with so many women that it takes a little while.
Why don't I rattle off a few dead pet relatives? Kill some time.
I've got a pretty long refractory period these days.
Why don't you just slowly jerk me off while I tell you how your goldfish is Jane Mansfield? All right, press 6 to keep me going. Why do I got to pay you more money?
That inflatable penis in your yard was Rodney Dangerfield. Keep stroking.
Keep stroking.
Just objects.
My misfortune cookie this morning said, "You will be stuck paying Hulk Hogan to jerk his dick." Turned out he was right.
Boy, your hands are cold, brother.
Put him in the toaster oven for a few minutes to warm him up, then come back.
This is a really elaborate phone tree they have. All right. Reach through the phone lines and jerk me off. Bizarre encounters. I don't know why he yelled that. All right, this is indifferent to that. I'm kind of give or take the snack. It's okay, but it's not great.
Your border collie is Gandalf.
It's like reincarnated fake characters.
He's running out of people.
Gandalf.
What did you give it, Geiger?
An indifferent to that.
Okay, so Chad, if it gives it anything but a hate, I think it's still going to win. But...
Yeah, it wins. It's one.
Right.
It's one already.
What do you think?
This is better than I thought it was going to be for sure. Like, I think the texture works actually pretty well. I thought they were going to be hard, like a hard candy, because again, I just thought it was a plain Werthers original. I'm like, all right, this is really scraping the bottom of the barrel for Halloween snack ideas. But the flavor is pretty good. I agree with Geiger. I would like an attempt at an apple flavor here. It really is just caramel. I mean, maybe it's there a little on the aftertaste, but like even that's like just really grasping at straws. I think it's fine. I ate like two or three, and they're fine. There's something like if Novak had a handful of them, I'd be like, all right, I'll take one. But
not gonna have many left at this pace.
To give those Werthers originals to your friends so your hands are free for my limp dick.
Novak's walking around with them in his hands.
So I will also give them an indifferent to that.
Slow down, brother. It's not a race. Come on now.
Edge me a little bit.
Oh, God. Hulkamania's going to run wild soon. Need you to wait. Hey, easy there, Mean Gene.
I'm almost ready. No, I'm just kidding. I'm still limp.
I hope you got like $200 on you. This is going to take a while. I'm going to tell you right now, this is an afternoon's worth of work, okay? Get a sandwich and some water.
Might want to moisturize your hands a little bit.
You still there, kid?
Hey, you there? Anyway, your ferret is Orson Welles.
All right, Geiger, where can listeners contact us?
We increasingly give them no reason to, but the
listeners are in the phone lines.
You can reach us at 1-800-UGLY. We'll tell you what's right outside your door, or quote unquote what's next to you. If you have tried any of these misfortune cookies, if you enjoy Peeps, please let me know why. Novak tried to, and it still baffles me.
You're still in half Hulk Hogan voice, or are you just?
Why do you like Peeps, listeners?
Well, let me break it down for you like this. If you have a suggestion for snacks, which my mind is completely blank at this point.
Press 6 to email You Tried That.
What? Press 7 to snort a Quaalude, and then listen to us on YouTube and Instagram. Ask us about our snack ratings. Suggest any snacks you have. Tell us what you thought of the snacks we've tried. All that good stuff. You can reach us at youtrydat@gmail.com. We're on Instagram. We're on YouTube. We're on Twitter. # You Tried Dat. We're on Facebook with the You Tried Dat group. We're on 1-800 Hulk Hogan. Apparently, we're taking over the site. You can beat Hulk, literally beat his limp dick into submission. Put a camel clutch on his wang.
Hey, brother, my dick is so limp you could tie it like a pretzel.
It's just this phone call. It's 3 hours of Hulk Hogan describing how he can't get hard.
All right, I'm gonna watch some porn. No, not working. Not doing it. Maybe if I jiggle my ball sack a little bit, brother. No? All right. No, settle in.
All right. We've overstayed our welcome, so let's call it there. Happy Halloween. We'll be back next time. We're trying out 3 brand new snacks.
Deuces.
Yep.
Brother, he couldn't handle the load. He couldn't handle the pressure. But what really tore us apart was the way he was so jealous of Hulkamania. The way he put Elizabeth between us. The way he manipulated her. The way he twisted this whole beautiful thing around. But I found out one thing, Macho Man. You're not a believer in the demandments, brother. Brother, you're a cheap shot artist. You take whatever you can get as quick as you want. You were never in my corner. You were always on the outside, waiting for me to make the first move.